Today, my group will present Research Method 1. The title is Career Interest Coordination Relationship among Year 2 Counselling Undergraduate Student at University of Malaysia, Terengganu.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi to Dr. Haris. My name is Muhammad Akmal bin Ahmad. My matric number is SY1861.
Hello everyone, my name is Nur Shahana binti Zainuddin. My matric number is S518C4.
Hi everyone, my name is Fatim Muklisah binti Mukhtar. My matric number is S51855.
Hello everyone, my name is Siti Nuzulaha binti Muhammad. My matric number is S51707.
Hi everyone, my name is Nurul Fakir Atira binti M. Sukri. My matric number is S50637.
Introduction. A total of 98 respondents were involved in the survey through a questionnaire that reported about the respondents themselves. Our group used the Self-Directed Search Inventory (SDS) to measure the element of career interest by gender and based on a proper background among respondents. Next, a problem statement to see the element of career interest in accordance with ourselves will be able to determine an individual to pursue a career. There are three objectives of the study. First, to identify the coherence of career interests among Year 2 counselling students based on gender differences. Second, to identify the differences between the coherence of career interests among Year 2 counselling students based on graduation background. Third, to identify major career interest research among student Year 2 counselling.
The hypothesis of this study is there are no difference in the coherence of career interests among second-year student counselling by gender. The second is there is no significant difference between the coherence of career interests among Year 2 counselling students based on graduation background. The importance of this study to the university is to be able to take students who have coherence of career interests of students and can improve student performance at the university. For students, they can plan their learning goal clearly and accurately. The important to parents can provide guidance to better understand and care about the interests of their children. The last one is for educators to increase efforts to provide clear knowledge and exposure about the field being taught to students.
Next, I will present the highlight section of the previous study. This past study is intended to help and prepare researchers to see several things, which is first, give an idea of the variable to be studied, and second, provide information related to research work that has been done previously. There are two parts that have been studied in the highlights of the study, namely domestic study and studies abroad, which is overseas studies. In-country studies describe about first focus of career interest. According by Marta 2006 has conducted a study on students of two universities on the factors and influence the interest and career planning of students. There are 6 factors studied include parental influence, teacher influence, peer influence, ethnicity and gender, academic and negative situational roles. Second, patterns of career interest alignment. Muhammad Dailani Mustafa 2010 has conducted a study on the patterns of career interest coordination among diploma students at ILP Gombada, Kuala Terengganu, based on Holland's theory of career interest typology. Findings of previous studies show that there are studies that focus on career interests and factors that influence a person's career interests. The findings of the study show real value in terms of student gender. The results of the study found that there was no significant difference on the level of gender based on career interest in the real sex environment. Next, personality and career choice factor. Rosnan Abdullah 2010 has conducted a study in the field of personality and career choice factors. The findings of the above study show that the main factor in the career choice of respondents is environmental factors. Fourth, demographic factor. There are several past studies that focus on demographic factors in career choice, the relationship between career interest and personality as well as personality. Lastly, suitability of career choice based on Holland career theory. The results of the career choice study indicated that the influence of gender, marital status, and type of occupations affect the appropriateness of career choice in modernist. Next, I will present about study approach. First, destined career theory by John Holland. This study aimed to see whether the academic achievement of college students had a direct relationship with the appropriateness between personality types and student environment. The results of the study indicate that Holland's typological theory can be used in determining personality alignment and is accepted as strong evidence. The findings of this study also found that career alignment will produce a positive effect on students' academic achievement. In the conclusion, throughout the discussion of previous studies that have been conducted by researchers regardless of domestic or foreign studies, it was found that in studying career interest among students, there have been various types of choice about career interests that have been made by students. Findings of previous studies show that there are studies that focus on career interests and factors that influence a person's career interests.
My name is Muhammad Akmal bin Ahmad. I present on chapter 3, which is study methodology. I will present with my partner Fatim Mukhlisa. Next is the chapter 3 about the subtopic. Firstly, introduction. This chapter discuss the aspect in study methodology, which include the study design, study instruments, study limitation, study population, study sample, and study analysis. Then subtopic is study design. The study design used in the study was a quantitative descriptive study. This is appropriate to see the alignment of career interests among Year 2 counselling students at University Malaysia Terengganu in more depth and detail. Next, 3.2 place of study. Researcher has selected second year counselling student at University Malaysia Terengganu. The selection of the study site appropriate based on the fact that the location at University Malaysia Terengganu will be able to meet the demands, needs and requirement of the study. Then 3.3 study instrument. The research tool used for the purpose of data collection in this study was a set of questionnaire. This set of questionnaire consists of the two parts, namely Part A, demographic information, Part B, self-directed search, STS. Furthermore, 3.4 study population. The study simple involve male and female students among Year 2 counselling students. Total of 92 out of 120 Year 2 Bachelor of Counselling students were selected as the sample in this study. The technique used by this researcher in purposeful sampling method and convenient. That's all for me.
With respect to the study variable, the study involved the independent variable, the dependent variable that is career interest, and the moderator variable that is gender and gradation background. The limitation of this study only involved 98 students out of 123 Year 2 counselling students consisting of male and female students. This was to look at the alignment of career interests among second year students in terms of gender, student gradation background after a year of being in counselling course. This study was conducted based on Holland's career choice theory. Speaking of data collection, this study collected data by distributing a questionnaire to a study sample consisting of second-year counselling students, and the data being analysed using software SPSS. We use two types of statistics, namely descriptive statistical analysis and inferential statistical analysis. The statistical test tool used in this study was the t-test and ANOVA. Summary of hypothesis. T-test. There was no difference in career interest coherence among second-year counselling students based on gender. ANOVA. There was no significant difference between career interest coherence among second-year counselling students based on background. In conclusion, the whole research has discussed about the introduction, study highlight, and research methodology. So that was our research presentation from our group. Thank you.